Hey everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy. Alright, so I think I finally have decided what I want to do for my Christmas December daily. I've been going around and around in my head about what kind of journal I have in my mind and what kind of theme I want to do. And I've got so many different themes that I kind of want to do. There's so many pretty papers that I've been using lately that I just really can't decide. So, one other thing that I've been really wanting to do for actually maybe almost a year now, and I just haven't done one, is an altered book. And so I went, oh, that's interesting. I went through my stash of books to see which ones might be suitable for doing this, and right now this is kind of the only one that I have that might work. I like the fact that the cover is black. I'll obviously cover this and this. It has quite a few pages, so 437 pages. So it's going to be nice and sturdy, I think, and thick. Yeah, I don't know what this book is about at all, so I apologize if you spot any bad words. But just recently, Barbara over at 49 Dragonflies just did a little series of an altered book, and I just really like the idea of it. And then, so of course I've been searching on YouTube and Pinterest and things to see if anyone else has really done one of these for their December daily. And there's a few of them out there. Gail Agostinelli actually did hers last year, and I didn't watch all of her videos, but I watched a fair few of them. Hers got pretty chunky, but then she put a lot of bulky things in there, I think, from what I could tell. Maybe more than what I would probably do. So anyway, I'm definitely not an expert at how to prep one of these books. But I have watched several videos now of how people suggest doing it, and I think Barbara over at 49 Dragonflies said that she got her instructions from Gail Agostinelli, who got her instructions from someone that I should know her name, and I cannot think of her name right now, but if I can find the originator of the instructions of this, but I'll put each of them, a link to each of their series kickoff, I guess, down in the description box below, in case you're curious and you want to hear it from the horse's mouth. I'm not calling them a horse. Maybe I'm the horse. So anyway, here's kind of what the general tips are from them. Barbara especially said, try to find a book that the signatures are not sewn in, that they're glued in. And there's a way to see if that's the case. These are glued in. Oh, good. Okay. So, yeah, I can see that now. Okay, so that is the first tip. I'm going to show you this other little book that I kind of put together in the last day or two. And I'm just going to use this for my personal self. I have another project for starting at the beginning of the year. Oh, my hair is so annoying right now. The part is funky and it just feels weird. Okay, sorry. I had to fix that. It's been bothering me. So anyway, so I kind of prepped this one, and this book, the pages were sewn in, so I've had to do a little bit of book surgery. But let me kind of walk you through. So I added this book plate to it, and I went and found just different copyright-free images, and then some other printable kits that I've bought, some of their writing and just kind of neutral background type papers. And so I have prepped this with pockets, and the background papers. Don't you absolutely just adore this? This is from, I believe this one came from the New York Public Library. They have a database of copyright-free images. Go look it up. I spent maybe a half an hour to an hour looking through, like, only a few. There's so many images you can find, and they're pretty easy to find too. You can search them. So I kind of put this one together and prepped it for adding ephemera and whatnot. So, but as you can see in the spine, it was already starting. This one I was just hiding the fact that I didn't get the picture over quite far enough to the right, or the left. But this one for sure, and especially this one, I used some Tim Holtz washi tape. This is the fabric tape. This one was really already starting to separate. Like, actually, I think it should be like this, but I'm a little worried that this is going to start to fall apart. So anyway, so I've got this one prepped, and I've got more images ready for it for a project, or the project that I want to start in January. So, but the idea of this is really, really intriguing for me for the December daily. And I think what I want to do is this type of thing for my December daily. And instead of obviously these kind of papers, I'll use various Christmassy papers. And then use all the tuck spots, and I'll obviously decorate over some of these papers. But use that for my entries every day. So yeah, just a quick flip through. And then this one, it's obviously a lot skinnier. It's probably less than half the amount of pages than the other book that I have is. I mean, you can see the spine is pretty small. So this one's going to be a quicker project. But yeah, I can already tell it's already kind of getting a little wonky. Every time I flip through it, I kind of feel like I need to help it out a little bit. But I'm a little worried that the spine area is not going to be usable forever. But anyway, I'll bring that back at some point. So let's kind of get started. I was just starting to talk about Barbara's tips. So she said, number 1, look for a book that does not have sewn-in signatures, which it looks like this one doesn't. Number 2, and both Gail and Barbara said this, start with 4 to 5 blank pages at the front and back before you start ripping pages out. So I'm going to go ahead and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm gonna start there. And then the way that I put the other book together was kind of as I go through, I'm going to decide how I want each page to be. So, and one thing I'm going to do differently from what I did in this first one is, you notice some of them had notches trimmed off if they were a side or top loading pocket. I'm not going to do that first because matching your paper that's being pasted on to that was a pain. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to probably actually let me grab my pencil here, and I'll mark the pages with an arrow for where I want those notches to be. And as I come back and decorate them, I'll do that. Okay, so stop talking and just work. So I've decided that I'm not going to do anything to these pages over here. This one's going to be my first one before I start tearing. And I think I'm going to start this one with a folded flap there. So they said tear out 6 to 10 pages in between each page that you're going to decorate. So I'm going to start with 8 pages and go from there. So oops, that's 2. So let's see how well this will pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, don't tear that. 7 and 8. Oh, another thing why I liked this book, and I know it's really not easy to tell from looking at the video, but the pages are, I feel like, a bit more porous than maybe a newer book would be. So I think they'll really take glue well. So hopefully I won't have to use tons of glue. But okay, so we've got our front page. Yeah, I can already see this. This is going to be maybe a tricky one, but I'll work with it. I'm gonna make it work. Okay, so we've got our front page, and then this will be the back page of that. And so I'm just going to add a paper clip so that I know that those two are connected. Now on this one, I'm thinking we'll do a tuck spot into here. So I'm just drawing a little arrow there. So this will be page 1, and I'll rip out 8 pages. Okay, so here's my front page, and then here's the back page of that. And we'll mark this one with another paper clip. Okay. This book might be a little fidgety. This one might be an interesting book, you guys. We'll see. If it's already giving me this many problems, I might be going to the thrift store seeing what else I can find. Okay, so here now I'm thinking I want this to be the back page, and then I want to do a page like this. So I'll rip out 8 pages, rip this, rip out another 8 pages, and then rip this. Okay, so this will be the back page of that. So let's rip out 8. I'm just going to guesstimate kind of where I want my pocket to start, and hopefully I'm straight, and it looks like I'm fairly straight. Okay, so there's the first tuck spot there. I'll rip out 8 more. 8. And I'm totally keeping these numbers. Do you see how cool those are? I don't know what I'll use them for, but I'll use them for something. Okay, so now the bottom one is about there, so I'm going to, you can't see it, but I'm looking underneath the page to see where the other flap ends. And if my ruler would stop moving around, that would be really helpful. Okay. Go ahead and tear this. Okay, so I've got flap number 1, flap number 2, and then our back page. And one of the things that I don't think I've mentioned yet is we're going to be gluing these in. So we're going to hide all the messy pages that, you know, have the ripping on them. So, so hopefully that won't, that'll look pretty nice in the end. Okay, so I think I'll leave this page blank again. And then maybe this one will have a pocket up at the top. So this will be, oh, you can't even see that. Page number 1 for the next grouping. And so I'll start ripping out 8 pages from here. Okay. So there's the front of our, let's see, that's that page. Yeah. Or we could make it, the pocket be on that side too, which would work, but either way, I'll figure that out when it comes time to start decorating the pages. So, okay, there is that one. All right, so this will be the back side. I think now I want a page where there's a pocket on both sides. So we'll leave this side alone, but this will be the back side for our pocket on the left. And so now I need to rip out 8 pages. Okay. So that looks pretty rough. I might include this one. Well, shoot, no, I shouldn't. I'll cover this with paper on both sides and probably some washi in the middle. I'm second guessing this decision on book. The gluing just really is messy. Okay, so I'm folding this down so that there's just a tiny, tiny little gap between the flap of paper and the spine. So that'll be that page. And we'll connect them with paper clip. And so then this side will have the other pocket, but I need to rip out 8 pages before I get the back side. Okay, so there's the back side of that one, and let's mark that one with our paper clip. Now, I'm thinking this one I want to do just a half pocket. So I'm going to take off half of this page, and then we'll rip 8 to get to the back. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, so I think you guys kind of get the idea. I think what I'll do is turn off the video, and I'll meet you back at the end after, well, when I'm getting close to getting to the end, and we can assess the situation at that point. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm at the point now where I'm nearly done ripping out pages. So at this point, I need to count back, or count from the back of the book, however many we had from the front. So let me remind myself here. This is so weird that the red is on the front and then the back has black. I don't understand that. It must be part of the book. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I want to make sure to keep 5 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And then I'm just going to clip those just so I don't accidentally rip that page. Okay, so there's the last little spread that I just finished. Now I want to count this number of pages, and it looks like I'm just going to have one more spread of some kind. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'll tear out 6 pages in this last grouping. So let's see. What do I want to do? I don't know. Does it really matter? I think I want to do one more double tuck. So this will be our back page, and then this will be the back page. No, I can use, I'll do this. Okay, so I'm gonna fold this so that I know where to stop. Okay, so let's just clip all of that. Okay, so I'll use part of my 5 pages in the back for this one. And then, okay, so this is my back page for the tuck on this side. So I need to rip out mental gymnastics. Okay, I need to rip out 1, 2, 3. I'd only do 5, 4. Yeah, okay, so that's my back page. Oh, I need to, yep, this is my last little pocket. So we'll fold that over. All right, and add ourselves a paper clip. Okay, so I really don't know what this book is about, and I apologize if you've seen a bad word or something. Okay, so I think it's gonna get chunky, but you know, that's okay. So if you're curious, here is the stack of papers that I ripped out. Let's just kind of organize this and show you a comparison. So I don't know. I don't know how all those fit in there, but I guess they did. Isn't that funny? It's bigger than this. So, okay. I'll be using these as bases for my journaling cards and things. So I think right now what I want to do is just kind of double check and make sure I have enough pages for a December daily. So if we consider this for one day, I'm just going to count the number of pocket pages I have. So there's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, oops, 24, 25, 26. Okay, so I got plenty of pages for this to be a December daily. So I'll have enough room to do full spreads and not just all tuck spots. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to get rid of some of these paper clips. I'm not going to fully decorate yet. I mean, not like what I've already done in this book where I've already added base pages to all of the pages. I think I'll do that as I go along in the next month. But pages like this, I can glue the flap down. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do some of that. Well, some of it. I will do that, and I'll be back with you after I'm all done. Okay, so I've got that done. So I'll just, I removed probably half of the paper clips, which I think will help me as I'm working in this. And I'll just have to know based on the inside which one. Well, it'll be obvious which one it's, which page it goes to. Oh my gosh, okay. So I think what I'm going to do is call this video done, and in the next one I'm going to start decorating. I'm trying to decide if I want to completely decorate it like I did this one, or prep it, I guess, or if I want to do that as I go along. I don't know. I suppose it doesn't really matter. I could make it easier on myself and pre-decorate it, and then that way for each day in December, which is coming up very fast, all I'll have to do is my journaling prompt or decoration, and that'll be it. Okay, so all right, well, hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you want to stick around and see how this goes with me. Like I said, this is the first time I'm really doing this, so we're going to find out together. All right, I hope you had a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving, those of you in the States, and for the rest of you, I hope you had a great week last week, and have a happy weekend coming up. All right, I'll see you all very soon. Bye!